I don't think everybody is at that point, but we've got enough who can. So I actually been really pleased with the level that the players are at. I think they're all very conscientious anyway. I think the days are gone where players came back for pre-season and they weren't in tip-top condition. And we've got guys who only finished playing a couple of weeks ago, who had a short break, but are very much up to match fitness. So that isn't as big a concern for me as I thought it might have been.
There's been a lot of excitement, obviously, about the first call-ups for Phil Foden and Mason Greenwood. Are we going to see them play?
Well, I don't think you'd expect me to genuinely answer that, Rob. But what I would say is that everything we've seen on the training pitch would have no hesitation in starting any of the players that have been with us. And that's why they're picked in the first place. But also then you're never quite certain how they'll adapt and how they'll fit in with the group. But they're two of another group of very exciting young players that are coming through the English system.
What have you made of Jack Grealish and his first involvement with the squad?
Yeah, Jack had to miss a couple of days training early on with a problem he had from his club game at the weekend. Not too serious, so he hasn't had quite as much time on the training pitch, but he's fitted in fine.
Clearly, it's been a difficult situation, Gareth, with Harry Maguire and the fact that you had to select him and then drop him. Have you spoken to him since he was dropped from the squad, and does he come straight back into your thinking for the next international break in a month's time? Yes
and yes. We've been in touch right the way through the last 2.5 weeks, and it's been clearly a really difficult period for him, and I think the last few days have been very important for him to be able to relax, get away from all the attention, get a rest, mentally get a rest, because of course he had a short break anyway, but that was then the events that happened in Greece had really dominated that. So I think he needed that switch off, and he'll be able to go back to his club, and absolutely we would be looking to involve him in October.
Good man, thank you. Can I ask a couple of questions to Harry, if that's okay? Thanks for waiting, Harry, patiently. Mate, we heard yesterday that the squad had a discussion pretty early on in the camp about the Black Lives Matter campaign and that you will be taking a knee before this game. Can you tell me a bit more about that, how those discussions went, who led them, and how strongly people felt about it?
Yeah, it was more of a kind of a general discussion, really. I think it was important as a team, as a nation, as the staff, everyone involved wanted to be on the same page, and we thought it was important to continue taking the knee before the game. So it wasn't a massive meeting or anything like that. It was just a pretty quick discussion, to be honest, that everyone was on board and everyone wanted to do it. And we all think it's important to continue that message for obviously country whenever we play and club games as well.
A quick one on the game, Harry. You were there in Euro 2016 in Nice. Bad memories for all of us, but you in particular, I should guess. Is that one of your worst experiences in an England shirt?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the toughest nights I've had in an England shirt, but I think it's a game that I've definitely learnt from. Obviously, that was my first international tournament at the time. I was still inexperienced at that level and even club level, really. So yeah, all throughout the journey in my career, I've always tried to take nights like that as a chance to learn and improve from. And I think I've definitely done that as a person. I think the team's definitely improved over the last 4 years. So yeah, of course, them games always are in your mind, and you always think about what you could have done better. But yeah, we've moved on well. We're in a great place as a squad, exciting team, and I think we're all just really excited to be back playing for England. To be honest, it's been a long time. It's been great training here with the boys. So yeah, everyone's looking forward to it.
Good man. Thank you. I'll hand on to everybody else. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Rob. Next, we'll turn to Sam Matterface from ITV. Hello, Gareth. Hello, Harry. I think, Gareth, you've selected 82 different players since taking over as the England manager. Does that sort of show an increasing breadth of talent that you've got to pick from, or does it highlight the perils of international management?
Well, firstly, Sam, I wish you good luck for your debut. No, I think we had a situation where there was a lot of players coming towards the end of their international careers, perhaps, and inevitably over a 4-year period, you are going to have players that are coming to the latter stages of their career. Inevitably, whenever we pick a squad, we have a lot of players that are either missing through injury or form. So injuries in particular in some of those squads have forced us into lots of changes. But then in the last 2-3 years, I think we've just seen lots of exciting young players come through who we believe we should be exposing to training with the team, working with the staff, and we